Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to The Discriminating Gamer, the board game review show that was really disappointed with downsizing. Call me crazy, I like movies that are advertised as comedies to be funny. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought today I would do something a little bit different. For a long time, I've wanted to kind of look at different companies and what my favorite games are within specific companies. So I'm going to get started today with my top 5 games from Cool Mini or Not. Now, just to tell you a little bit about what I'm doing here. Of course, to pick a company, I have to play at least 5 games. And of course, if I don't like those games, I'm not going to include them. So I'm going to pick my top 5 games from various companies. I'll probably put these up from time to time. We're going into my new semester for school, so I don't know how often I'll put them up, but I'll still try to put these up from time to time. But I just like the idea of looking at some of my favorite games from some of my favorite companies. So without any further ado, let's take a look at my top 5 games from Cool Mini or Not. First of all, some honorable mentions. Really quickly, I'd like to mention The Grizzled, which is a fantastic cooperative game set in World War I, which I really enjoyed quite a bit. And The Others, which is, of course, kind of a creepy dungeon crawl designed by Eric Lang that was also a lot of fun. But let's go ahead now and take a look at my top 5 games. So, number 5 from Cool Mini or Not is Queen's Necklace. Queen's Necklace is a game. It's not really a deck builder, but you do kind of use these gems to buy cards. And then you kind of move these gems down this track to show how much a card is worth as it slides along the kind of where you buy from. It's just a very fun game that is good for, I think, families and people that are, kind of like a little more lighter games that are still fun and provide some strategy. And this game, you got the different cards that do the different things and the different characters and some really fun artwork. This is a game I actually enjoyed a lot. I ended up giving this to Zach Brennan because I thought he's got a bunch of daughters. I thought they would get a kick out of it. And they did. They played it several times now, and they really enjoyed it. But it's just a tremendously fun game. If you're looking for something a little bit lighter that still is really fun and engaging, and again, probably a better game for kids, Queen's Necklace is an absolutely fantastic game. It's good for kids, but adults will love it too. So that's my number 5, Queen's Necklace from Cool Mini or Not. My number 4 is a game I actually literally just reviewed a few minutes ago, and that is Richard the Lionheart. Now, this is a fantastic game of competing factions trying to either bring Richard home from the Crusades or trying to keep him there. You've got different tracks and different ways you can win. You have to buddy up with another faction, with a faction partner or partners, and then, of course, as the game goes on, as you're getting closer to winning, you are trying to distance yourself from your faction partner because only one person can win. But there's also a neutral faction that kind of plays both sides in the game. It's tremendous fun. Richard the Lionheart is kind of a worker placement game too. Worker movement game is you're moving your kind of character along the board and letting them do different things with cards, with victory points and money, and it's just tremendously fun. That is my number 4. That is Richard the Lionheart. My number 3 is, of course, a lot of people's favorite. This is Blood Rage. Blood Rage is a tremendous game set in, of course, kind of Viking mythology, where the different Viking factions are fighting each other, trying to destroy each other, but at the same time, if you're destroyed, you actually get points. When your characters die, you actually get points. You get glory points, but you've got card drafting, you're moving cards around, you've got these kind of intense card combat situations here. It's a tremendously fun game, highly thematic, and it's beautiful. The minis on this one are absolutely beautiful to play with, beautiful and fun to just have there. Again, it's a game that's got the real toy factor to it. So that is Blood Rage. That is my number 3. My number 2 is a game I reviewed not too long ago, a few months back. This is the Godfather Corleone's Empire. Godfather Corleone's Empire, again, it's area control. There's worker placement aspects here, but you've got the different crime families that are essentially going to different places to fulfill different jobs to please the Godfather. But you're also knocking off your opponents. You're throwing them in the Hudson. You are banking money. You've got these little tin suitcases that you're kind of banking money in, so that at the end of the game, that's your victory points. So you can get all this money, but if you don't have the ability to bank it, it's not helping you. And you got to, of course, surrender money, discard down to a certain card to hand size every round. It is very fun. It is a very fun, very mean game, and I love mean games. So Godfather Corleone's Empire, number 2 from Cool Mini or Not. And now, my number 1 game of all time from Cool Mini or Not. This is a game, I've actually kind of thought about this a lot and where I wanted to place this. Now, of course, the Zombicide family of games I've always enjoyed. A friend of mine gave me the original Zombicide a while ago for Christmas. I really loved that game. I had a ton of it. I did some of the Kickstarters and some of the other stuff. I had a ton of this stuff. I actually ended up giving all of it to Sean because I just had to kind of get rid of a lot of my stuff when I came in here. And Sean loves Zombicide and he never got it, so I gave him all that stuff, except Black Plague. I kept Zombicide Black Plague, and that is my number one. Zombicide Black Plague, to me, takes everything that's cool about Zombicide, but it even makes it better. It's got some cooler mechanics. It's got the cool trays that you can hold, and of course, these zombies in it are absolutely beautiful. Zombicide just is a system, is very fun. You're going around killing zombies. As you're killing zombies, you're increasing your experience, but as you increase your experience, the zombies are getting tougher. They're getting harder. More of them are coming. And it's just this overwhelming game that is just so much fun. I love Zombicide Black Plague, and it is a game I've played several times. I haven't played it in a while. I'm talking about it again. I really want to get at the table once again. That is Zombicide Black Plague, my absolute favorite game from Cool Mini or Not. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for this kind of retrospective of my favorite games from Cool Mini or Not. Please do leave a comment. Let me know, did you like this segment? Would you like to see more of these kind of quick videos about my favorite games from different companies? If that's something you're interested in, that'll kind of motivate me to make more, put some more of these out. But I'd be interested to know what you think. Again, if you have any comments, questions, please let me know. Please leave a comment on YouTube, Facebook, wherever. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on Twitter, all that fun social media stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much once again for joining us here on The Discriminating Gamer. And I just have to tell you, I've always wondered, if Cool Mini or Not were a German company, would it be Cool Mini oder nicht?
Please somebody help me on my feet again, and I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I've been. Please somebody help me on the solid ground. It's a long time, and I'll be dying. Once a year I wind up in the band.
What if instead of zombies, this game just had people that wanted to tickle you?
You know, honestly, I think that might be a little scarier.